Good morning. Got one. We got it. You say good morning?
Good morning.
So first off, it's cold today, so the boys are here because apparently it's too cold for school today. Dangerous cold wind chills today, Risa. Can't be outside. And yet, you're going to spend all day outside, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Buckeyes got it done last night. Way to go. Notre Dame played really, really well, especially in that second half, and they made it a game. And I have a ton of respect for Marcus Freeman, who, you know, Ohio State's next coach, right?
Wait, Ohio State a new coach?
No, they're not. So after the Michigan debacle, I was pretty. They've won 9 championships. That's right. After the Michigan game, I was pretty critical of Coach Day, and deservedly so. I stand by that. Now, obviously, they're not going to fire a coach that just won a national championship. I don't think they should fire Coach Day. But let me just say, if he decided to take an NFL job, I wouldn't be that upset about it. You have to win. You have to win that game. I would rather win that game than the national championship. It's just me, but that game means more. So, anyway, I've got a meeting here this morning at one of my fertilizer retailers. So I'm going to go to do that. The boys are staying here with Grandpa, who's working in the house. And then we're going to go get our NRX and our anhydrous applicator. What are you doing up there?
I'm not staying in the house. I'm not staying in the house.
You going to go play outside?
Yeah. No.
You're going to see how high it bounces? How high does it bounce? Not very high. Need some air in your ball.
We get the basketball.
All right. All right, I'm back. I had this fertilizer stuff all figured out until you go to a meeting and you start talking and learning stuff and different products, and now I got to rethink some stuff. No, it's fine. It was good. Anyway, we're gonna head to Berkey here in a little bit. Since my boys didn't have school, they're here, and I'm waiting for Grandma to come home to watch them, so they don't have to come with us. Dad's gonna take me down there to get that stuff, so we'll be a little bit. Anyway. In the meantime, we're going to put another coat of paint on our exhaust for the tractor here. We had used up our spare air filter over the course of the year, so I didn't have a new one upstairs when Brock was changing filters the other day. But that came yesterday, so we can go ahead and change that. Pull the old one out of here. I'm going to hold on to this old one. Come on. Because this is kind of a crappy design. I really hate these filters because they're very difficult to clean out. This one doesn't look too bad. That's not very old. We're going to put a new one in, but we're going to hold on to this one because sometimes you need to bring it back to the shop here and tap it out, try and blow it out. And it's easier just to have 2 of them and swap them. And like I said, that one doesn't look too bad. So I also wanted to change the secondary engine air filter, which is this one here. This is the old one, and it might not look dirty to you guys, but this is about the dirtiest I have ever seen a secondary filter. So that fits in there. I'm going to put the new one in here. Time to head to Berkey. Let's go get our tractor. Oh, we made it. Let's see if our tractors will start. We plugged them in yesterday. See what happens here. Oh, yeah. Engine block heaters. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, wouldn't have done that yesterday. Let her warm up for a minute. We'll go start the other one. This one, however, he may be dead. Crap. Okay. Well, I put the charger on for a few minutes. Dad pulled the corn head out. We gotta get our seed tender pulled out of the way. Trying to hook up to our anhydrous applicator. We're gonna take that back with us. We kind of just parked it when we got done with it for the year. Never even got cleaned up. So it needs to be done and rebuilt in the shop this winter. Dad thinks the pickup jump starting it will be better than the battery charger. He might be right. I don't know. I'm just letting the computer boot up because I just want to get through all this. It's taking a little while, so I just want it to boot up then we'll try it again here. I think we've got decent connections on our jumper cables. I was curious if we could get a voltage reading to see if it says anything. Somewhere, I don't know where that's information is. Machine monitor, there we go. Electrical, 13.2. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. I think we're gonna have to leave her set for a little while. That's what I think. Well, we're not making much progress. Our battery charger doesn't have enough volts. The truck doesn't do it much. We're thinking about going to buy a bigger battery charger to keep down here. But we're gonna shut the 4440 off. It's been running long enough. It'll start back up. All right. Well, we went and bought the biggest battery charger that Tractor Supply sells, which may or may not have been the best place to buy one, but we got it. And we've let it charge for a little bit on boost mode. This has got all kinds of fancy stuff on it. And I just flipped it over to the engine start mode. It's on and charging, and I'm waiting for the little display down there to say ready. And we'll try and start it, but we're about ready to give up here. We may just put her on there and let it run overnight on boost or charge, and then maybe try tomorrow or some other day or something. I don't know. I figured this battery would be dead. I didn't figure it would be this dead. Being cold doesn't help, so it is what it is. I don't think you can see it, but it just changed. See what happens. That's as close as we've gotten, but I don't think she's gonna go. Oh, bummer. Oh well. Problem is, by the time we would get it started tonight, which we're making progress, but it'll be another half hour to an hour probably, and we're running out of daylight at that point, so frustrating. Anyway, put a coordinate back inside here. Oh, hydraulics are still a little cold on this tractor too. Doesn't want to turn real good. We're just gonna nudge her in the barn here, plug it back in so that it'll start tomorrow or whenever we come back. Well, that was a strikeout. All right, well, we made it back here to Waldron. We'll try again with that tractor. Probably tomorrow. I don't know when. Anyway, we still got this one here. I didn't get my gaskets today, so we can't put that filter back together. But I did want to pull this piece apart. This, combined with this, is the pressure sensor. So our two lines hook up to these two ports. One pre-particulate filter, one post-particulate filter. They just have ports going to the top here, and then this fits in there, and it senses the pressure difference between them, and that's how it knows if the filter is getting plugged up and all of that good stuff. So in looking at this is clearly the input side to the filter because it's all sooty and dirty, and I just kind of wanted to take it apart and clean it up. And then I got to this part, and I took that apart, and there's a part number on there right there. See that? So I Googled it. Well, I didn't Google it. I typed it into my dealer's parts portal. It's $125 for this piece, which sounds like a lot, but it's a pretty cheap thing to try and change to see, you know, maybe that fixes our problem. So I think I'm going to get one and just change it. For $125, it's worth it. And we're going to clean this up real good, make sure that all of these fittings are tight. One of them was loose when I was taking it apart, so. Cleaned up pretty good, actually. We're just going to leave it sit there until I get the new sensor and we get our gaskets and we can start putting everything back together. Well, the boys are ready to go home. It's after 5 o'clock. I've had enough. We didn't accomplish much today. That happens. We have those days. Well, unfortunately, we're having several in a row, so hopefully tomorrow's more productive. You didn't get your coat. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Bucks.